as well.
Okay, you have 10 minutes. I'll stop you at 10 minutes. Between 8 and 10 minutes, you have time to round up if you think this is yeah, that's up to you. Don't bother about me writing. Don't think, oh, I make a mistake, because I might write down the good things as well.
Alright.
Do you have to fill in that one? Or?
Yes, because I'm participating too, as well. Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
English, please. So.
Okay. Then Bastijn is headmaster?
Yes.
Yes.
Guys,
Erik is group 1
have you
teacher?
finished yet?
Yeah?
Patrick.
Patrick is group 1, yeah.
It's
And
rolling. Oh, okay.
Erik is group 5. And Gijs is group 7, 8. Okay, guys, good luck. Make the best of it and concentrate. It's over in 10 minutes.
Well, good afternoon. Welcome to this consultation. We're going to discuss some things here. The first point I want to discuss is taking English lessons on the lower classes of our school. There are some schools who are already doing that, but we aren't, and I really think it would be a great idea to just do it. Who wants to react on that? Eric.
Yes, I think it's not a good idea because the pupil can hardly read or write Dutch language. Also, English is out of the question, I think. It's not possible.
Patrick.
But I think English is the most important language in the world, so everyone should speak it. And young children will pick it up better than old children. So I think we should start early.
I think you've got a point there, but when young children, when we learn young children, we give them English. They learn it, and when they are in 8th grade, they have to learn something more English. They are in a higher level, and I'm thinking I'm not capable of giving lessons in that higher level, and I think I have to follow courses, and I don't have any time for that. We have a full schedule.
But I could give you some days off to follow the course, and you can go to whatever course you like. And of course, schools will pay all the price. So, Eric.
Yeah, when we get English lessons, there is no more time for, there's less remain time for math and Dutch. And Dutch, they are not very good in Dutch. They don't write or read it very good. Also, I think it's not a point. English, no. I go.
And children, when they learn English and they learn Dutch, don't they put it together? Is it
would
not
like to
very
react
difficult
on
for them?
Young children are better capable of learning multiple languages at once. In Belgium, schools start at grade 4, I think, with French and Belgian language. And it all goes well, and at high school, every child is capable of speaking as well of French as well as Belgian. And I think we could do that here too.
How much the English lessons? How much in a week is it? Is it one time, and what is the time of it? 1 hour, 2 hours?
Depends on what class you're talking about.
Okay, and my group, group 5, what do
I
you
think
think?
it would be good to have 2 or 3 hours
In
a
the week?
week in English. Now we can get some less history and geography. So definitely.
Well, I think you also have to watch between the level of English in high school and primary school. So you can make a change between English at primary school and English in high school more easy.
Yes, but does anyone know what the difference is between the level of lessons in high school? Go ahead.
I gave English to group 7 and 8, but they have to make tests and they make it well. So I think they are in a good way to follow further in the high school.
Yeah, but well, in class 1 at high school, you're to be taught verbs, a little bit of irregular verbs, and it's much more than what you are learning on primary school. So I think it would be good to start a little bit with the verbs and make a good start for high school.
And which one will give the English lesson? Maybe we can hire a specialist for person in English, or we give it, what do you want?
Well, I think a specialized person is too expensive. So a course would cost $600. That's once. If you would hire someone, you've got to pay him 2,000 euros a month, and that's going to be too expensive. So, right?
I think you've got a point there, but foreign children, they have to learn 2 languages, but when they have to learn English, they've got 3 languages. That's too difficult for them, I think so. And yeah, it's too difficult.
Well, that depends on how many foreigners you have in your class. I don't have any foreigners in my class, so for mine it's not a problem.
No, my class is foreign years.
No,
It's difficult to learn them a third language, I think.
50% is also foreign.
Yeah, well, about foreign children, they are learning their home language at home. At school they learn just the same language as all the other children, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. Because at school they are learning exactly the same as the other children.
But they have to learn at home that language, and they are going to verbs and all that sort of things. They put it together and all sort of combinations. It's very difficult for them. You see in Holland there are several of researchers, thank you, that children are, they find it difficult to combine that all and see it from each other, the languages.
Well, that's mostly on high schools. If you start with it, the eldest will start with their language from birth. After that, they start with Dutch, and after that, we get English. So they are already learning one language plus the Dutch. I think they can have another language.
Well, what are we going to do? We've heard many arguments. What do you think? Should we do it in earlier class?
I think we should definitely do it because we can take profit out of it.
And what we're going to do with the Dutch language, because my children, he can hardly write or read it. What we're going to do with that?
Well, Dutch shouldn't be a problem because Dutch is a basic language, and everyone speaks it. So just we shouldn't make any changes in Dutch language.
No, I think it's a good idea, but first we can take we can look a period of its working, a year or so, and then when we see that it helps, we can do it.
Yeah, 2 months I think.
I agree with that.
So we'll start next school year with it and then
Yes.
see how it
And,
goes.
I suggest we all take a course next month. We close the school for a couple of days. And children will like that too. So I think that's a really good idea.
Maybe we can do it on Wednesday, because in the midday we are free. Maybe we can do then the course.
That's very good point.
Yeah.
Very good
Oh,
idea.
let's go to the next thing.
Yes. C'est fini.
Yeah.